might feel like this person like dropped the ball and like didn't care and they just like kept moving forward, but that's really not the case at all. This person is absolutely, without a doubt, making a plan. This is kind of cutting itself here. What is that? 9 of Cups, Page of Cups. The 3 of Wands is on the bottom of the deck, which is what makes me think, here, let me show you that a little clearer. Will it focus? Maybe. That's the 3 of Wands here, and over here you can see she's kind of like casting a spell. The 3 of Wands typically talks about planning and or plans that you've had manifesting. So it seems as though this person has plans that they are trying to put into place that they have with every intention to execute. The problem is that they might feel like this is too far gone, especially with maybe something that you've said to them. The first card here was the 5 of Cups. The clarifier of that was the 2 of Cups reversed. So it's not that this person doesn't have feelings for you, it's just they don't feel like they're mutual. And they're very focused on grieving, and even if there are positive things that are still happening within this connection, as you can still see this picture, there's like a whole party behind her, but she's focused on the 3 cups that fell over, you know. So I can't help but think that this person is so focused on what has gone wrong that they cannot take a moment to celebrate or be grateful for the things that are still positive within this connection. And I genuinely think that's because, like, 4 of Swords, clarifying that was the 7 of Pentacles. While I picked those up, well, when the 7 of Pentacles came out to clarify, I heard they were sitting on their hands. For too long, they might have made you try to be the initiator. And now they're like, did I waste all of that time by not doing anything? And now it might even make them anxious to take any action because they feel like things might be too far gone. Ace of Wands, clarified by the Sun being the last cards of this little spread I did here. I just wanted to do a quick message, but that felt like such a beautiful resolution. This person wants new energy in this connection. They want to reignite the passion, the chemistry that you two have. They want to capitalize on the fact that if there is still a flame here, they are willing to work on it to make it bigger and stronger and more vibrant, because they really truly do value this. The Sun clarifying the Ace of Wands, that's crazy. That is true happiness and togetherness and illumination in certain decks. That word came to mind as I was just looking at the Sun here. So it does seem like whatever shadows that were being held on by this person seems to be holding on to, like, all of the little mistakes that they've made. They're not giving themselves any grace, because if there is still something that they can capitalize in order to make this better, they might be shifting that mindset soon, because that Ace of Wands, they're gonna do their best to make something out of nothing here, because they don't want to lose out on what they feel might be the best thing that it's like they can't recreate the feeling that you have given them, and they don't want to try. They want to just pursue in a way that they might have not have previously. Wow. That's really beautiful, actually. And this could be like a friend too. Like, this doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It just means that like there was a lot of love here, and it might have not always been an equal connection before, and this person might be recognizing that they might have just waited too long, not really seen the pattern of their ways, and they focused too long on grieving this connection rather than trying to do something to make it better. And now I think they're like, I need to wake up and smell the coffee, or else all the coffee's going to be gone. Okay? And then they'll realize that you're actually gone for good, and they didn't take any chances that they had, and they'll be even more regretful than they already are. It's very interesting energy. But that Three of Wands, it was the Three of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups that I first saw when I split the deck, which just shows me like this person recognizes that you're the thing that makes them the most happy, the most fulfilled. And even if they have to take baby steps, even if they feel like as an amateur going after this, if they're not experienced in confrontation, communication, like if they're not as experienced as that as you are, trying to express themselves might be something that might be a part of the reason why they're holding themselves back. But they're not going to hold themselves back for too long, because they don't want to miss out on the opportunity altogether, because I think they've already recognized that there have been many opportunities before that they recognize, and your graciousness can only go so far until you have to start choosing yourself. And you might have had to do that with this Two of Cups in reverse. Like, because it to me, when I saw this Two of Cups reversed, it was like one of you was always overgiving. So whether it was you in the beginning who was overgiving to try and like prove that your love was worthy to this person, and now they're like, fuck, why didn't I take any of that love that they were trying to give me? You know, now this person is like, well, is my love good enough? And now they're like, well, do they even love me now? So it's like the scope of which is your love enough has kind of blocked your connection on both sides in different ways and in different parts of this timeline. The timeline of this connection, rather. But it does seem like there's going to be some sort of positive shift and outcome of this connection. So if you were thinking that this is over forever, this person's got plans, and you will be finding them out soon enough. With the Ace of Wands here, it is seeming like it's going to be kind of surprising to you and out of nowhere, but it is going to be a very satisfying feeling. Like, I have a feeling like you're going to be trying to like not smile as hard as you want to be smiling. It's like it's gonna leave that kind of impression. Like, damn, I can't be smiling so much, or people are gonna be asking me why I'm smiling so much. That's cute. I love that. All right, sending you lots and lots of love. I'm gonna leave your reading here. Let me know how this resonates for you and how this specifically connects to your situation. I would love to hear down in the comments below. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.